To say women and men should be treated differently in any way is nowadays considered downright sacrilegious. And that's where a lot of the more recent questions about Islam stem from. Because Islam prescribes different rules for members of different genders, from the way they dress to how much they inherit, which by the way is less for women, as you may have already heard. Now, one might say that to give women any inheritance 1400 years ago, when they themselves were often considered property, was revolutionary by itself, because before the advent of Islam, the status of families was determined by the amount of property and chattels the families owned. Women at this point in time had no status, so they themselves could not inherit anything. In fact, they themselves could be inherited by another man as property. Other world religions did not provide for the inheritance of women either. Hindu law and Zoroastrian law subjugated women to their fathers, husbands, or brothers, and more often than not, the inheritance of a family's estate would pass to the hands of the eldest son. This also applied to the doctrines in Catholicism, in which it was almost impossible for women to inherit property. In these religions, this pattern of female exclusion from the family estate continued until the end of the 19th century. But long before that, the Quran said, "For men, there is a share from what their parents and close relatives leave, and for women, there is a share from what their parents and close relatives leave."